What's happening is that time of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Chandler Moore with Omemma. And it's that time where we get to have this conversation, of course, as he preps and as he prepares for what is to come later tonight in Johannesburg. Ladies and gentlemen, what an absolute honor and divine pleasure it is to have the one, the only, the magnificent, the artist himself, the man of valor, of stature. It is the one, the only. It is Chandler Moore.
What's up, man? How are you?
I mean, good afternoon to you. I am sensational. I'm well. First things first, Chandler, man. Listen, thank you for taking the time out and chatting to me. I know that you were prepping for tonight and a couple of things happening, obviously, in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
But while you are there, all right, surely you can feel the vibe. You can feel the atmosphere. Just being there, waiting, you have a few hours to go before you are hitting the stage. How do you feel at the moment as you're about to take the stage in the next couple of hours?
Man, it is just good to talk to you. Thanks for having me on. Honored to be speaking to you and the people of Cape Town, the beautiful people there. Man, tonight I'm feeling prepared. I have a little holy anxiety that's just anticipation, expectation, and what God's gonna do tonight, how much fun we're gonna have, and just seeing the beautiful people of South Africa and Joburg. So I've been here for like a week, and
Okay.
I've just had the best time. It's been my 30th birthday, so I've been celebrating here in Joburg, and then I'll be in Cape Town for a week too. So
Oh,
I get to hang out with you
nice.
guys for a while. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so essentially you're celebrating your birthday in South Africa. You are with us. You are at home, and
Yep,
you've decided to celebrate here.
absolutely,
I love that, man.
absolutely.
So a lot of people actually came through. A lot of listeners came through on the WhatsApp line saying, "Cliff, we've got questions we want to ask Chandler. I mean, you have inspired generations. Okay, as when you
Wow.
when you started on this journey of becoming known not just in the US but around the world, did you ever think that this would be the impact that your music would have and just your love for praise and worship?"
Man, I think when you are in love with what you do, and especially on this thing, in love with who you do it for, I think every present moment is just that you're serving the moment. I mean, I used to sing background for Travis Green. I used to sing background for Ty Tribbett for a number of years,
Mm,
and I've traveled some of the world with them. So I think I was just doing what I was doing, what God had given me to do at the time, and not really thinking too much about the future, knowing where He was maybe calling me, maybe getting a glimpse of it. So I think, to answer your question, no, I didn't anticipate for the world or for this many people to be impacted or to be influenced by, the things that God has been doing with me. I just love serving, man. I've just been serving the vision
sure.
and the thing that's been in front of me, and this is what it is now. So it is a joy and a burden, but more a
Mm,
joy to know that I am helping people have language for their relationship with God as I'm finding it myself. So
wow.
yeah.
I absolutely love that. And I also realize that I think not a lot of people know that journey of you, that you actually started
Uh-huh.
out as a background singer. And so I suppose a lot of people see you hitting the stages, being the main focus, the main artist on many stages and platforms. But I don't think they realized the amount of sewing you had to do back in the day for you to actually get to this point.
Yeah, I think throughout the Bible you see powerful scriptures and examples of what servitude can do. I mean, and then Jesus said himself, "The greatest of these are those among you who serve." And I think this culture can get a little better at serving and realizing that
Mm,
the grind and the hustle and the effort and the energy we put into building our own thing, when it's time, God will make it happen. But until it's time, find yourself serving another man's vision.
I
Find
love that.
yourself working in another man's labor field, and then you will see God. The principle, I mean, you reap what you sow. So if you're sowing, honor, if you're sowing submitting to the vision of another, when it is time for God to, push your thing and build your thing, and when it's time for
Yeah.
that thing to happen, He will send those kind of people to you. So I think servitude is a whole sermon.
I hear you loud and clear. And speaking about servanthood as well, a listener just came through asking, how do you balance everything? How do you balance time with family? Because you're always busy, you're always traveling, or you always it's new music, or it's always here and it's always there. How do you balance your your time being an artist with spending time with the family?
Um, I like to say, I get this question a lot. I like to say there's really no such thing as balance when you're when you're doing what I'm doing. And I mean, and maybe in any area of life with any profession, I think you have to realize that when you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So right
Ah,
now, I'm saying yes to tour. I'm saying yes to helping people be impacted by the good news, the gospel of Jesus. And in return, I am saying no to being home. I am saying no to taking my kids to school every day. And my 3-year-old baby girl is in potty training right now.
okay,
I'm
okay.
missing that. So I think instead of a balance, it's more of a sacrifice. You
Ah,
have to, the Bible talks about counting the cost to when you're saying yes to the Lord and building with Him.
mm,
And I think that's just a part of the cost. So yeah, it balance yeah, yeah. In some seasons, it may feel more like a balance, but in seasons like this, it's not really balance. It's more sacrifice.
yeah, and I suppose that's the reality, especially when it's as big as where you are and where the Lord has placed you. And the reality being the fact that there is a cost to what the Lord has called you to do, and you saying yes to that cause. There's a cost to be paid, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
suppose you've come across a lot of people that they want everything, but they're not willing to pay the cost.
yeah. I mean, there's a cost to all of our saying yes to the Lord and all of our assignments and purposes. I mean, if a lot of times we pray prayers,
Mm,
not realizing that if you spend as much time as you do praying with action, the Bible says faith without works is dead.
yeah.
So if you spend as much time as you do believing and declaring and praying as you do sowing seeds, actually taking risks, making sacrifices, then you'll realize that the way God works is those who believe in God, life and God moves at the pace of sacrifice.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, from the Old Testament to even sending his son in the New Testament, there has to be something that is costly, something that's sacrificed in order for you to obtain or to reach where he actually is pulling you into. You have to count the cost, and something has to die. There has to be something. Whether your ideal situation, I got to be married at this age. I got to be have this by this. Our ideals. Most of the time, that has to die until
yeah.
you can really accept and fully embrace the thing that God is calling us to.
Chandler, can I be honest with you just for a brief moment? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what's actually different about you compared to many other artists? Let me put you in a pool of international artists. Do you know what's actually different about you? Is that just listening to you speak. It's one thing to hear an artist speak of experience, and it's another thing to hear an artist speak from a place of biblical truth. Does that make sense? Because
Yeah.
as
Yes,
you're
sir.
speaking, I can hear that no man, this guy knows his word. He spends time in his word, and it's not just ideas and thoughts, but this is you literally speaking of what the Lord has taught you through his word, and then subsequently through experiences, and that's
Yes,
really
sir.
very very different. Now, for those coming to Grand West Arena, those coming tonight in Joburg, waiting to see you hit the stage, what exactly should they be expecting once you come onto stage and once you minister your heart?
Man, I think the thing that I feel in South Africa that I get from the people, I mean, mainly in Africa, but mostly since I've been here for some time,
Mm,
is the love that I made a post recently, and I was like, there's like a soul deep kind of healing that takes place when I'm in Africa because of the
wow.
love that I receive from the people
Sure.
here. So I think one of the things you can experience is that you can expect to experience, whether in Joburg or Cape Town, is
Mm,
love in the room. Not just the love of God, because it will be present, but the love of each other,
yeah.
realizing that we are all one and the same. There's not one of us that is too different from the other to not love them. So that's one thing. And then my set list, the music, my band is really, man, I'm trying to tell you, if they're something different. They different. So that's gonna be a time. The music have a blast party, and then the presence of God, of course. I mean, everywhere I go, uh, especially with these nights when people are coming with the intention to
Yeah.
encounter God, I just ask the Spirit of God to be on everything that we do. And man, we've been experiencing His presence. And actually, I'll let you in on like a hidden prayer I've been praying
Okay.
every night before the show. I pray and I ask God to do something that I may not even know about in the room.
Wow.
So do the hidden things is what I've been praying because
Sure.
so many times, especially in religious environments and church culture, it's all about metrics and it's all about what you can see, even the miracles that you can see. People getting up out of wheelchairs and the all the stuff that we can see, feel, and know. But I think the stuff that I've seen in my life be generational are the things that people didn't know about that God was
Mm.
working on in private. The people that you
Yes,
may
sir.
think aren't engaging in the concert because they're sitting down. God may be working on them more than this person who's screaming. So I've been asking God to do the hidden work and the hidden things that we may never know, that we can never measure. So I hopefully He's been doing it. I guess we'll find out in the years to come,
Wow.
maybe when we get some testimony. So that's
Well,
what people can expect, man.
well, listen, I'll tell you what. Okay, I've got two. I've got two that I want to play for you. We asked our listeners, we said, what song of Maverick City or Chandler have you listened to that impacted your life or changed your life? Now, part of this was because we're also doing ticket giveaways, a set of double tickets to a couple of listeners for your show here tomorrow night in Cape Town. And this is part of them entering into the show. But it was also good to hear the response of people. And I thought I actually want to play some of this for you. So I've got two voice notes
Okay.
that I want to play for you. I'll play this one first.
Good day, everybody. It's Kate Jafter here, the daughter of Candice Jafter. This morning, my mom actually followed all the instructions with regards to the socials, tagging 3 people,
Thank you.
sharing the post. So I'm going to share what our favorite song is, and it is the one and only Refiner by Maverick City. The song truly, spoke to me during some tough seasons. It reminded me that God is both gracious
Mm,
and intentional.
sure.
Because even in trials, He's refining our character and it's not a punishment. So, as a young person, Maverick City's music has truly changed my life, has helped me to grow spiritually. And yeah, so I'd love to win the tickets to Chandler Moore. I really look up to him as a worshiper and a man that's after God's heart. So, yeah, this is my entry.
So that's one listener right there, and that's a young person that responded. And then this one that I really want to play for you as well.
You wanted to know which song of Maverick City changed my life. It was Mary, Did You Know? The way they sing that song and the way Chandler Moore says, Chandler, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? That song just really got to my core and reminded me, Monique, did you know? I mean, Jesus came to save us and set us free. So that is the song that was life changing for me.
So some people coming through there, Chandler, saying it was Refiner that changed their life completely. As a young person, they're looking up to you because of the music that you have shared. Someone else saying, Baby, Did You Know as well, that song by Maverick City. So all of this music has changed and impacted people's lives. And again, this is kind of just to tap into the very thing that you shared, saying that what you are looking for is that it's for God to touch the hidden things. Now, just
Yeah.
as we do come to a close this afternoon, we are pressed with time. I simply must ask you this one because I don't think a lot of people know about this, but Sons of Sunday. I mean,
Ah.
bro, listen. When I saw this, I was like, I simply must
Wait,
ask you.
before you answer that, before you ask, sorry, I just want to respond to those people. Thank you
Go
guys
for
for
it.
your words, and I think it's important that you guys know that though I may not live, by your praises and by your how what you think what you say about me, it does help and encourage me and helps me build confidence in the fact that I actually may be doing what God's calling me to do. So thank y'all for your kind words. Okay,
Love that.
I'm done.
Okay. No, I mean, listen, chat to me about Sounds of Sunday very quickly. I mean, you are part of this amazing individual that joins you, the likes of Stephen Furtick, Brandon Lake, Leland, Chris Brown,
Yes,
Pat Barrett. I mean,
yes, yes.
what's it like working with a group of people like this and then releasing some amazing music?
Yeah, well, I think there's some collectives that form where, you are coming together for music specifically, and there are others that form because you are already friends and already are in each other's lives. And Sons of Sunday is just that. I think Sons of Sunday came out of friendships and relationships, and we had all these songs that didn't really fit the mode of Elevation Worship, didn't really fit the mode of Maverick, didn't really fit the
Mm,
mode of what any of us were doing
yeah.
individually. So we came together and was like, let's make a boy band. Let's come together
Okay.
and just have fun. So so not pretentious, just so unassuming, just us in a room creating, having fun because it's healthy to have those outlets. I think sometimes it gets difficult when your job is your hobby and your hobby is your job. It's
Mm.
sometimes hard to separate and you can kind of fall out of love with music like you fell in love with it at first. So Sons of Sunday that is my thing. And we got a new song coming out next Friday, a new song called Exchange coming out next Friday. We just released it. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's crazy.
Oh,
Album coming out May 16th.
oh,
Actually,
nice.
South Africa, you're the first time to hear this. Our Sons of Sunday album is dropping May 16th. We haven't even announced it on socials.
Oh, my
No one is
word.
talking about it.
Come on,
You get the drop.
exclusive.
You get the exclusive right here in Cape Town.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. When are you leaving? I know you said you're coming for a week. So are you
Yeah.
leaving next
So what about
weekend?
this? I may need you to help me. May need to do a Cape Town pop-up. We did a pop-up in Joburg and it was insane.
Okay.
We may
Okay.
need to do a Cape Town pop-up. You may have to help me. But I think one thing I really wanted to do in Cape Town is I think everyone knows most of the people know the last time Mav came and all the issues
Yeah.
with promoters and refunds in the city and the thing getting canceled. And one, I just want to reassure people in Cape Town that one, I love you guys. Two, that's not gonna happen this time. We're gonna have fun and turn up. And three, I am just as disappointed as most of you who have not received a refund yet. But I have made a bunch of tickets available. Some of you guys are coming to the concert for free because of that. So we're trying to figure it out. But I want to do a pop-up in Cape Town. I think you got to help me with it.
Okay. Okay. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we just get so what we did in Joburg, we announced it the day of, and we got people in a room like a little lounge. I did some music, performed a little music a little differently, talked, answered some questions, did like a small kind of meet and greet thing. And I think we should do it in Cape Town. I think it would be crazy.
Listen to me today,
We'll talk
Chandler.
offline.
Listen, we're gonna chat offline, but we're gonna do this thing, and hopefully we can do it next week when you take some time.
Yes,
So
when I'm
so
here.
yes, yes.
Heck yeah.
So next week. So tomorrow you obviously have the show. Sunday it's Sunday.
Yep.
So come next week. We'll do the pop up. We'll have people
Sunday is
come.
Durban. Yep.
Exactly. We'll
Yep.
we'll have a great time.
I'm there
Fantastic.
Monday through Saturday.
Nice.
Friday.
All
We'll have a
right.
good time. I'll hit you offline. We'll plan it.
That sounds like a plan, Chandler. Thank you so much for chatting to me. I
Let's
look
go.
forward to seeing you. All the best for tonight,
sir.
and then once again, all the best for tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Chandler Moore, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night happening at the Grand West Arena. And like you've heard it here, okay, we've had a couple of exclusives coming through right here on the show. A couple of dope exclusives. Stay tuned, man, to find out more. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic.